Good morning. This is Friday, the 8th of May. And as I promised yesterday, have shown you that sculpture from a slightly different angle. You can no longer see the steamship funnels in the park, which is part of Bunbury's history of being a seaport. But one of the things the council did, and this statue, when you turn, you get to see one of the elders of the local mob, and the statue is absolutely spectacular. It stands nearly 3 stories high, and it is the first thing you notice as you drive into Bunbury. That there are moments where wonder grabs you. And I pray this morning that you're grabbed by God's wonder as I share to you, continuing on with the shepherd theme, the teaching of Jesus from John chapter 10. In verse 7, where Jesus says, "I'm telling you the truth, I am the gate for the sheep. All others who come before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not listen to them. I am the gate. Those who come in by me will be saved. They will come in and go out, and they will find pasture. The thief only comes in order to steal and kill and destroy. I have come in order that you might have life. Life in all its fullness." And that's the thing. You don't know what to expect. We hopped in the car, we drove. We didn't know what we're going to find. We'd never been to Bunbury before, neither of us. And we just drove in and we just, wow, what an incredible way to respect the elders of the people to do something like this. And there's really good explanation that won't show up here on camera, which is just down behind my shoulder on the plaque explaining the history of the sculpture. We need to be aware of the things that are important. The way that we get to know what they are is by knowing Jesus. So that when Jesus says he's the shepherd of the sheep, he's the good shepherd, it's not merely about protection. It's not merely about guidance. It's also about changing the way we think and the way that we see the world and the community around us, so that we can actually find those times when we are struck with wonder, when we're struck with restoration and renewal of peace and hope and light. And there are times, times of crisis, times where you're not sure what's going to happen. Some of the stories I'm hearing of people struggling with domestic violence, not necessarily in our community, but certainly the reports of that happening. People struggling with being stuck at home, even though restrictions are starting to lift. As I record this, people are still finding it very difficult, and that life is very far from normal. May you find moments of absolute wonder in the midst of that. May you know that that Christ has actually opened your eyes to see things that you would never otherwise see. So in the midst of what's going on, you're able to come back and say, wow, I'm coming out spiritually healthier, stronger, and in a better place than I've ever been before. May you know the shepherd who guides you into all of those things, and who does protect you and carry you in and carry you out. May God's richest blessing be upon you all through this day. Amen.